Boo! Hello guys, and welcome back to another cold stream. On today's stream, we are back with some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and as you could tell with the title and the thumbnail, the new event is coming. And also, I finally built Blue Eyes Primate, so we're gonna give it a look, and we're gonna play it, and surely it's crazy. We're also probably gonna play like Adamant Spader and stuff like that. However, before we do that, we have new card, singular. New card, PogChamp, new card, which is Link Slayer Adagnister. Hooray, Adagnister is receiving more cards. I'm so happy about this. Link Slayer Adagnister, which is a level 5 Dark Cybers effect monster with 2,600, and if a Cybers monster you control would be used as Link material for an Adagnister Link monster, this card in the hand can be used as material. I love that. That's my favorite. I love cards like that. That's so cool. I'm lying to you. It's just cyber dumb. True. And then it also says you can discard a card. Sorry, if this card is sent to the graveyard as material for a Link summon. As a Link material. You can discard a card, target a spell trap on the field, or you could target 2 on the field. Sorry, if this card was on the field. Or you can target 2 if this card on the field was used as material, destroy that card. So, not only does it have the ability to be used from hand as Link material, which is so cool, I'm lying. It also has the ability to remove spell trap cards. Man, they really hate trap cards, don't they? There's like, what if we had it so that no one ever had any sort of hidden cards at any point ever? Awesome. Cool. I got nothing else. Let's look at the deck that I was currently looking at. So here is the Blue Eyes deck. Honestly, I'm thinking I should probably play more Droll, because I think Droll is really good right now. Specifically into Blue Eyes, I think it's very strong. Just being able to like Droll a Primate Search or something like that, and then immediately invalidate the rest of the engine is pretty powerful. So that's more or less what we're going for. It's pretty simple. Realistically, I should be playing like Dominus Purge, but that's expensive. What's up, Ron? How's it going? Let's use this Blue Eyes, and this Blue Eyes, and this Blue Eyes, and this Blue Eyes, and it's Blue Eyes, baby! I don't have the Blue Eyes, mate. We're not gonna get it. Let's do you and you, I guess. Alright. We'll play a bit of Blue Eyes. Deck of almost all URs? True. Is it power outage? Tragic. Wait, then how are you watching me? Oh? Are you watching me via Wi-Fi? Or, not Wi-Fi, the other thing. Data? Because, maybe don't do that. I'm not worth that. Surely we won't be telling them what we're playing by playing all the Blue Eyes stuff. I don't care. That's the point. Yeah. There he is! He's in my motherfucking hand. You'll love to see it. Maiden! Whoop! You are watching me through mobile data. Fair enough. Okay. You need to play on all 3 sides to get the gems? Yeah, I figured. So I think we will see a lot of Lunars. Yeah, probably. But then again, we'll probably also see way more Blue Eyes than almost anything else. Because here's the thing. People will most likely only play until they get the necessary requirements, and then immediately stop. Blue Eyes is going to be tier 0 in terms of how much people are playing it. True, but it's also going to suck. I genuinely do not think that Blue Eyes is going to be very good. Is this lab? Yeah, lab goes crazy. Ooh, Drill Beam's actually not a bad draw. Because this is immediately a negate. We'll fire the Fool Loss just in case. Why not? Alright. Lordly Load. Unless they have like a counter trap. If they have a counter trap, I'm cooked. Oh, they bricked. Okay, cool. Boom. I'm just so bored of doing nothing but sitting in the same couch for 5 hours straight. That does sound boring. You're right. That does sound awful. Alright. Normal the boy. Alright. Link off for this guy. I mean, we know what's in hand. Yeah, we could run 2 Drill Beam. Whoa, is that what I think it is? That's crazy. Yeah, we'll play like that. Do you have Cold Mine? Most assuredly, right? Yep, yep, yep. Oh, no. Anyway. I already know it's in hand. So this basically doesn't do anything. Also, they drew incredible. Mausoleum, Shore. We literally just called by this guy. I mean, it kind of sucks, but we can literally just grab Barrel here and then just make, like, Seal if need be or something along those lines. Like, it's really not that big of a deal. Nice monster. It'd be a shame if it didn't exist anymore. I also can just, like, special summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon here as well. And then they activate Wishes, and I lose my mind. Running multiple Drill Beam is extremely good because being able to see it through, like, say for example you drew Lordly Load and Barrel, you could just see 2 of them. And now you have 1 for both turns, basically. Without having to search another one. Yes, you don't necessarily need to search that other one, but, like, you also don't need to. Right? And for situations like this where you don't have the Blue Eyes on field, I've seen people even run 3 copies of it, because it's like, hey, this is really good for, like, breaking boards. You know? We'll go like this. Does that make sense? We'll just go like this. Sorry, did I say normal monster? I meant Primate monster. Cool, yeah. We'll go like this. Also, drawing Barrel is so funny. Grab Barrel. Barrel! We could do this and then just, like, attack, right? Blue Eyes. Uh-huh. Should have attacked and then made SP and then... No, because it wouldn't have been able... Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We still make Seal here. I also put this in the Imperm column. Clearly this is Imperm. Why would it not be? The fuck does that do? I keep forgetting that we're in Plat. And like these people don't... Primite Scream? Yeah. I mean, there's a good reason to run a lot of the Primite cards. Primite is really good. But in Blue Eyes, it doesn't do as much. You okay? Yeah, Drill Beam I've seen a lot in, like, side decks for the TCG, where it's like, cool, I'm gonna play 3 of this card because all it does is basically force an interaction. Or genuinely deal with an interaction, right? So it's like, oh, my opponent activates, like... Baron's a bad example. You know, my opponent activates Detonator, and I go, wah, and just invalidate it. You know? Which is pretty good. You either just reveal a Primite or you reveal a Blue Eyes, which you're gonna have in hand, because let's be honest, you're gonna draw the stupid Blue Eyes monster. That just happens. Primite Fiendsmith is so funny to me. I do really want to play Primite Fiendsmith. It looks pretty fun. Looks kind of goofy, but looks very fun. Very, very fun. Wait, why would Fiendsmith have... What Fiendsmith card would have but banish it when it leaves the field? Like, genuine question. Are you talking about Engraver? Because that wouldn't make sense. The whole point is, like, his recurability. Or recursiveness. Am I going crazy? The fuck? The hell is my field spell? Oh, am I not playing a field spell? Oh, I'm stupid. I forgot a thing. Chat, I forgot a thing. Shit. That's fine. We can make it work. Coolio. Dude, the amount of people who are so upset about me for putting Blue Eyes into tier 2 is laughable. I put it at the top of tier 2 in my most recent video, and everyone was like, fuck you. And I'm like, I think it's tier 2. I do not think that in terms of climbing, this deck, the deck that everyone has on their radar, is the best. It also loses to, like, everything under the sun. Bestials, Nibiru, you know, 2 hand traps. And the end boards that so many decks make are just insane. So, yeah, there's that. Oh, right, I'm locked. That's okay. We can make this work. We just make Seal here. Yeah, this deck does play through hand drops pretty well. I don't really want to set. It doesn't really make sense to set. So we'll special. And then lose to, whatchamacallit. Especially in comparison to, like, White Forest or Snake Eyes or... I mean, Tenpai in particular. It's like, yeah... I don't know. I feel like... The thing is, it's almost too fair in a metagame where everything else is so insanely busted. That's it. Beats a lot but gets beaten by a lot? Yeah. Yeah, that's a great way of looking at it. Phenomenal card. Or phenomenal deck, just not insane. We're summoning from deck here. Pure Stun is my only disagreement. It's bad now that Drill Beam being so common. I disagree. I think Pure Stun, pretty much just being able to go, here, I'm going to normal summon a guy and prevent you from doing anything, even with Drill Beam, like, just doesn't matter. Because either you draw the 1-of or you don't. That's pretty much it, right? Oh, it's actually Millennium. Wait, that's crazy. If they don't have Ankh, they're just cooked. And even if they have Ankh, they're just cooked. Because they literally cannot beat Seal. Seal passes an FTK. Light and Darkness? See, now we're talking. Do I allow them to get this search and then just roll them? Ooh. That's frustrating. That's not... That literally does not matter. I just thought about that, and yeah, that's A-okay, my guy. Doodle. Yeah, Exodia Stun's very good. But even with that being said, the benefit of playing like regular stun, sure, it's not as good into Blue Eyes, but it's much better into the other stuff, which is where it is very good. And again, it's just one of those things where it's like, cool, I go first and I win the game. Smile. What's up, Jam? Nice called by. It'd be a shame if it did anything. Weep. Well, we can only really summon the drill beat or the barrel, but that's not that big of a deal. Here. Do I care? No, that's fine. Truly unstoppable. I haven't seen much stun on like last season. Here's the reason. Stun was in response to a metagame where everyone had already played that deck for quite some time, or those decks I should say, for quite some time, and they were aggressively combo oriented, and that was pretty much the only thing you could do. So people said, hey, in order to beat this, I'll play the opposite of this. Right? That's basically what they did. Now that Blue Eyes is out, and is an option that isn't full balls to the walls combo, they're now like, hey, I'll just play Blue Eyes instead, and it's that whole, like, new toy syndrome kind of thing, where it's like, oh, I'll do, like, you know, I'll play with my new toys. Sure, I'll show a card in hand, because it's funny. It doesn't do anything, but it's funny. I click the thing, will you do the thing that I click? Clicka, clicka. I think it's just like, hey, new season, new stuff I get to do. How much do I have to care about this? Not at all. Okay, cool. I mean, Drill Beam does go away, but... Is there a way to search Dark End? No, not really. Coolio. We can make Baron. Baron Pop is, you know, fairly decent. It gets rid of Maiden, but, like, who cares? I could also go Combat. No, I think we just literally make Baron. Yeah. Make Baron. Baron's a fair card that still exists. The very stoppable Exodia. True. Do you have a thing here? I guess it could be... I'm trying to think if it realistically is anything. Is it the third macro? That'd be so funny, dude. Please be the third macro, Cosmos. Oh, I was really hoping. I was really hoping for it. It'd be so... It would have been peak comedy. You can play Baron with Jet Synchron? Yep. Oh, there's a lot of things you can do. Everyone's like, oh, this new event's just gonna be Blue Eyes Turbo. And it's like, I mean, that's what people are gonna do. But let me tell you, there's so much more heinous things that you could be doing. Even within the Blue Eyes, or like the Light Earth. It's like, yeah, you could also play Adamantipator. Like, just full power Adamantipator. Ending on like Exterio and stuff. It's like, oh, cool. Yeah, I love that. Dude, that's so sick. That's my favorite. I can love that. Why did I make this guy? Because I'm stupid. Trip. Alright. We'll set this. Imagine I had Seal 2, Electric Boogaloo. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Crazy. We'll add this one. We'll add Sage. I was not supposed to do that, but it's fine. What if I equip this guy? It's fun. And then we go like this. With fuse. Do I have a Tribal Wraith? No, tragic. I didn't mean to click that. It's fine. I'm lying. Okay, well, that's fine. Adamantipator Dig Effect triggers Kua? Yeah, it does. Into the back row, you go. Here we go. Thinking thoughts on thinking thoughts. They're being thunk. I guess we will just go like this. my... Do I think it's worth running 2 drill beams? No. Because then it's just another dead card. The hell is that set card? Also, at this point, their life points are way too low to actually do anything. I go for... I don't know, this guy. He's fun. He doesn't do anything, but I don't want this Baron on the field. That sounds really dumb, but, like, I don't. It's much better to be able to synchro into it. We drew a monster, damn. Okay, anyway. Cool. Make Typhon? Sure, sure. No, I don't think it's Imperm. Could be a myriad of things, though. Combat? I mean, walking over the blue eyes literally, like, doesn't do anything here, because I just bring it back. You could walk over a barrel. Or we're just gonna activate this immediately. Do I care if you put anything back? No, not really, but I mean, yeah, I'll Veiler. What else are you gonna do? Is it called by? No shot, it's called by, right? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Please be called by. What is that set card? What could it possibly be? Imagine if Typhon didn't have such a heavy downside. Yeah. Still don't think it'd be all that crazy, but, like, it wouldn't be bad. We're gonna set Wishes again. It's Macrocosmos. Yeah, it's the third Macrocosmos that they just decided to not flip up. I kind of hope it is, because it'd be so funny. Another! That's crazy! What if I just forever had this card in my hand? It's Call of the Haunted. True. No, because they would they have brought back Heart of the Blue Eyes? They certainly would have, right? Oh, it could be Cross Out. Yeah. That's probably what it is. Yeah. Okay, I need to not accidentally clicka. No, they definitely would have used any of the Exodia traps. Because it's been activatable this entire time. Like, Obliterate would have worked. They would have done something with that. Grab Maiden. Just end his agony? No. You must suffer. Alright, let's go Wishes. Pitch the Primite. Why did I not discard Maiden? Is it motherfucking Judgment? What the hell do you have? It's Welcome Lab. True. Any truers? let's do this to special summon Blue Eyes. Here he is. You know what? I should have changed. Stupid. It's fine. Maybe it's Scapegoat? True. Alright, let's do this. Let's go! My boy! He came back! I mean, he doesn't do anything, but he's back. And that's the important part. Alright, we'll just go combat. I wanted to know what that was, but I messed up the combo. Because I could have figured out what it was by going Baron. I mean, we can look at the deck at the very least. Also, oops, I don't have a field spell. It was... Anti-spell? Why would you not have flipped that up? Because it kills you and any start that you want to have? Why would you play this is the better question. You're right. Why would you play anti-spell? That, like, actively kills you, doesn't it? Yeah. It must have been anti-spell. Rivalry? No, I had a whole bunch of, non-dragons. And or non-spellcaster type stuff. Exod would not have been activatable. Couldn't have activated it, which is why it wasn't this one. It had to have been this. Otherwise, there is literally no reason why he would not have flipped it at some point. Also, we gotta add the field spell, because I'm dumb! What do we cut? Imperm? Imperm? I don't like cutting Imperm. Because that makes Tyrant Dragon, like, worse. But it is the correct cut, I believe. It's just like a bad hand trap right now. We're gonna do one more. What about Ogre? He saved it for the next duel. Drip. Maybe Cosmos? He could have used it at any point. He had two of them. He could have flipped the third, and it would have actually mattered, and he just actively chose not to, so, I don't know. Maybe. Probably not. Hopefully not. Let's go Maiden here. We pitch Infip, right? Like, that makes the most sense here. No Ash? That's crazy. That's crazy! Normal summon Sage. Sage effect. Does it make more sense to grab Valor here? Yes. Good pass. Yeah, I think it does. Yeah. Do I think Droll will stop Blue Eyes? Yes, absolutely. Coolio. Let's go Roar. Meow. Oh, 60 cards. Have fun. Have fun. Maiden. Maiden. Special. Sinkuro. Sinkuro Shuko. What's up, Extreme? How's it going? Alright. Mausoleum. Target. Chain. Special. I guess Sage. Sure, why not? Send that guy. Link. For this guy. Go like this. For this guy. Go like this, because I forgot to do this earlier, because I'm dumb. We'll equip here. And then we'll do the... Do we go for Crimson? Yeah, let's see, why not. If we were playing Synchro Rumble, it would make more sense to do this, but like, oh, it's terrible. We could also potentially go... Not Crimson. No, it makes more sense to go Crimson here. How are the games going? Well, I'm playing Blue Eyes, so, boring. Boring. Yeet. Target. I was like, wait, what's happening? Now I could normal Valor. Just gotta win against Naturia Runic? Ew. And then they Lava Golem me and I cry. Super Poly, sure. Because of course, why would they not? Oh, because it's fucking branded, that's why. Oh, what a fun game. Yep. 10 out of 10. Yeah, just incredible. Branded drawing everything you could ever ask for. Challenge. Always. Of course. Challenge easy. Inconsequential. It just happens. Did they mill... Honestly, these mills were kind of ass. Not gonna lie. Yeah, that's fine. Branded only breaks when you play it? That's because you're not a branded player. You gotta be a branded player. And then they draw everything that they could have ever asked for in 60, always. It's just that simple. Why did I not draw? Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, I forgot to activate Troll. Oopsie poopsie. Yep. Why does this ascend for... It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but it's fine. Damn, imagine having literally the perfect end board and the opponent just draws better. It's that simple. Yeah, that's fine. Dude, I love Branded, dude. It's so cool. I'm so glad that people are playing it at any point in the meta ever. Man, imagine if I didn't misclick and they couldn't grab Branded Lost here. Wow, that would have been so cool. Smile. Yeah, fucking piece of shit. Fuck you. Wow. So you're telling me you drew grass? You drew grass, Super Poly, Albion, Fusion Deployment? What else is in your hand? Oh, of course, fucking Branded in red. Why would it goddamn not be? Why would it fucking not be? Yeah, of fucking course. Let me guess, you're only playing the 2 Albaz, and now you need to grab the Albaz because you're stupid. True. Oh, cool. No, you are playing 3. This game is so cool. This game is so cool. I see no issues with it. Would you ever see an issue with it? I see no problems. It's great, dude. It's so sick. It's so cool. Yeah, dude. Yeah, bud. For sure, dude. Absolutely, my guy. And now we gotta grab Mercurier? Oh, that's so sick! Fuck yeah! Please, like, die at your computer. And just take no more game actions. I wish the curse of Anubis upon you. Oh, Warlord Furious. But of fucking course. Why would we not just do this? Yeah. And then we gotta go Cartesia. Woo! Man, this game's so sick, dude. Man, it's so cool. Can I report this guy? Like, that is cheating unequivocally. That is obviously cheating, right? Clearly, right? Yeah, just fucking draw the, you know, the one of. God, such a shit show. This makes me so unbelievably angry. I hate Branded, dude. I hate Branded players. I hate that Branded exists. I hate that Konami doesn't do anything about it. Like, who the fuck wants this deck still around? I'm so sick of it. God! Please, at least ban grass so that I don't have to fucking deal with my opponent just dropping grass on my ass and me having no plays. Because I can't beat that. No one can. That's the point of grass. Oh, the card resolves, I win the game. Fucking love this game, dude. Nice fool loss. How do you not have anything? That's, like, actually wild. Also, the fact that Super Poly is in the game. Like, who the hell allowed that? Like, yeah, no, that seems like a good idea. For who? No one. No one likes that card. Brother, that card was at 2 when the game released, and they put it to 3. Why would they do that? I don't fucking know, but they did. This game is a joke. This game is... It's peak comedy, dude. Was it at 1? I thought it was at 2. Did they move it from 1 to 2 to 3? Because if so, criminal. That's criminal behavior. Imagine a best of 1 format, and you go, you know what would be a good idea? Allowing a card that entirely invalidates an opponent's board for free at 3. Fucking ball, dude. That sounds like a great idea. That sounds like a fantastical idea. Sick, dude. Hell yeah. This game's great. Is there a reason to special summon it? No, he just said. Set this. Do I have Valor? Yeah. Terrible Nibiru, by the way. This requires monster, effect monster. Yeah. Okay. We'll just go combat here and then. Here's the thing, kaijus shouldn't exist. Like, the fact that Konami felt the necessity to allow kaijus, or not the necessity, sorry, the fact that they chose to allow kaijus means that they are not confident with the monsters that they produce to be outed through regular means. So any sort of capacity to deal with a monster without the opponent ever having the ability to interact with that capability Kaijus, super polymerization, tribute in any capacity for cost, or anything of that nature where the opponent does not get a chance to react, means that you are bad at making a game. Means that the game that you have made is bad, and that you have failed. Because that means the opponent has to have no way for you to interact to deal with the thing. How are you supposed to counter boards with 5 negates or something? Not have those exist. Those boards shouldn't exist. Am I wrong? That shouldn't be a thing that anyone would ever realistically have to deal with. Am I wrong? If you don't want to spawn and go play Pokemon? Exactly. Exactly. Does it make sense for you to not have to interact with the opponent? The only way to really play going second is to make it a deck that your opponent cannot interact with whatsoever. In theory, yes. In current modern Yu-Gi-Oh, kind of. Yes. That's the issue, though. Pokemon is worse, especially Pokemon Pocket. Pokemon's great, what are you talking about? It's just different. Blue Eyes and Blue Eyes, that's hilarious. Here's the thing, I don't hate kaijus, but I think that if there is a world in which a kaiju exists, likely what has happened is something has gone horribly, terribly, no good, very wrong. I just negate this, right? I just bailored this guy? Here's the thing. I'm not saying Lava Golem, Sphere Mode, or individual kaijus are inherently unbalanced or unhealthy. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, what that means is that there necessitates a way to deal with an opponent's board where they do not have a chance to interact because the board is too powerful. So you have to make it so that they do not get to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Against you. Which shouldn't be a thing. Just lost the 5th coin toss in a row. Yeah. I'm saying the power ceiling is too high. Yes. And not even necessarily that. I'm saying that the power ceiling for going first specifically is too high. I think you can have decks that have the ability to play through these boards, but I shouldn't have to be like, oh, my opponent's playing Yubel, so I'm going to side in 3 orbs to just put on my opponent's field and prevent them from doing anything. Oh yeah, breaking a board with like Unchained or Fire King, or I mean even Sky Striker is similar in nature, but like, yeah, doing that is awesome. It feels fantastic because that's how the game should be fucking played. Ash, woo! I love this game, dude. This game is so sick, dude. This game's so fun, dude. This game's awesome. Yubel is the worst deck I've played against since coming to Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, it's a horrible deck. It is no good. It is very bad. Oh, it's cool. It's Tenpai. Hell yeah. Blue Eye Strength is in his grind game, not its end board. Yeah, tell that to Master Duel players. I fucking hate this game with every fiber of my... No, Tenpai's really interesting, dude. No, I'm so glad Konami made that deck. It's so cool. It's so fun. It's so interesting. Do I pitch Nib? Probably, right? I struggle to think of a world in which I don't do that. Yeah. No. Nope, we pitched that one. No Ash, PogChamp. Grab Roar. Grab Sage. Special Blue Eyes. Maiden. Equip. Gee, I wonder if this is a hero player. Let me get Super Poly. I asked that, right? You can only activate this once. Yeah. We'll go sphere mode, actually. Maybe here goes crazy, by the way. Luckily, mine's mandatory. No. Yo, they can make a second Phantom. That's crazy. Summon this guy. I'll go True Light here. Special. Not like the greatest of ideas. I kind of need this Drill Beam negate. Watch them have Called Life. That'd be crazy. Take a Kitchen Reborn. Sammy. Nope. Yep. Fun. One more. And then we'll play the event. Or not. Never mind. I lost the coin flip. Good game. That was fun. What a hand. Bro. Please be paleo, 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 please be paleo. I hate this game. Oh shit, what the hell? Okay, that was not what I was expecting. I was just not expecting a target for my Veiler. It didn't matter. Well, that's cool. Gee, I wonder what that is. Wait, why didn't they normal summon the Megalo Smasher? Because they're stupid. Trip. Well, here you go. Here's a good negate target, huh? Yeah. There it is. There it is. Yup, yup, yup. So that is likely a there can be only one. That's my assumption, right? It's gonna be a Tipu. Let's wishes. Macro. Do I care about macro? A little, but not really. It turns off Valor, which is notable. Do you have to send card from hand or grave? Sick. Sick! That's my favorite. Okay, cool. Add Mausoleum. Grave. Oh, that still works. And then we could go Seal into SP, into Crash, into Maiden, into True Light, into that. Okay, that's a hilarious line of play. That's wild. And abso-fucking-lutely what we're doing. Oh, except for the fact that I'm stupid and I'm dragon locked. So, forget I did this. I forgot. I am dragon locked. That's okay. It's really not that big of a deal. Except for the fact that it is. But it's really not that big of a deal. Man, this game's really fun, dude. No, this game is so cool. No, it's my favorite, dude. So sick, dude. So fucking sick. What a cool game. They had the one card that did, like, anything there. Oh, that's so cool. Why did we... What the hell? Yeah, dude. We're not playing that. Okay. Yeah, sure. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, we can very easily still win this. Baguska? But of course, why would we not? Uh-huh. Yep. Okay. We'll do this. Okay. We'll go like this. We go synchro? No, likely not, right? Okay, we just do this. Except I do that and that? Oh, but then that, yeah. Why am I unable to go into... Oh, because of that. Right. What if I just passed? Yeah, you know what? That's fine. Cool. I lose. That's so cool, dude. That's so interesting. Wow. They literally drew the one card that actually kills me here. It was literally the one thing that did. Dude, I'm so glad that this game exists. What a fun game of Yu-Gi-Oh. That great. Just truly great. Nah, Blue Eyes is really good. Dude, I heckin' love going second, dude. It's my favorite. I love just going up against stun, drawing the one card that they need to play the game. That's my favorite. Also, imagine playing Primite Stun. Yikes, dude. So they have another triple attack. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. That's interesting. So I'm gonna get triple tacked here, most likely, right? Pass. Sick. That's absolutely what I want to do. There's like 10 million cards that needs to be banned. Why in a best of one do cards like Macrocosmos, Raigeki, etc. exist? Because Konami's shit at balancing their game. The game is not balanced. It's not even balanced for fun. Technically, kind of, maybe a little bit, it's balanced. If you kind of squint and don't look at it directly, it's kind of balanced. But, like, let's be honest, it's not. There's nothing about this that's balanced. When everything is OP, nothing is. Except for the fact that that's just not the case, and things are still way more overpowered than other things. But don't look at that directly. I mean, what do you think the win rate is on Maxi if it resolves? Like, astronomical? Insurmountable? What do you think the win rate is on, like... I mean, look at, like, Charles. Man, this game is really cool. I love playing against Dino. Why is it that always in my rank-up games I have to deal with the most unbelievable bullshit imaginable? Why is it always the case? Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. Ready? Called by. Oh wow, surprising. Win rates aren't real, they can't hurt you. According to Konami, true. Oh, let's also ignore the amount of cards that are played in above, like, 60% of decks. SP Little Knight is fair. Totally fair. Absolutely fair. Unequivocally the most fair card. Yu-Gi-Oh's so good, dude. Yu-Gi-Oh's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah. Oh, I love that this game is so fun. My favorite part about it is that it's fun. Imagine Yu-Gi-Oh being, like, more than 2 interactions, and then immediately knowing whether the game is going to be playable or unplayable. Oh, I'm aware of the triangle. I was trying to rank up, and it was eluding me. All right, let's play the. Let's play the dual triangle. Yay! Wait, what's in the shop? What just got updated in the shop? What? Oh. Using Maxi as the second turn player gives you a 64% win rate or something. Imagine having 6 out of 10 odds to win just by seeing Roach. That's wild. That is a wild statement. Imagine having a 6. Just by seeing a card. Just by seeing one card. Damn. What's crazy is that sounds low. That doesn't even sound right. That sounds too low. Ain't that crazy? I'm like, that doesn't sound right. Alright. Oh, I need to make Nat Beast. Sure, yeah. I don't have Nat Beast. I still need Nat Beast. No. 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 What am I dismantling? Nothing. True. What if I just didn't play Nat Beast? That'd be stupid. But would it? But would it? Yeah, it would. Okay, do I have a thing that I can dismantle? Include band cards, please. No, not really. Fenris? Why would I dismantle Fenris? The seasonal fields go hard. Trip. Oh, you're saying play Fenris. Why would I play Fenris? He doesn't do anything. Not in this version of the deck. Yeah, Shifter probably has an insane win rate as well when it resolves. Exo Sister with Evenly. This game's great. Oh, yeah, yoy, amigo. You know what? Here's what we'll do. We'll play a few games without NatBeast, and if we really need it, we'll play it. We have access to fucking Ogre? Damn. Yeah. What do we throw? We have Zeus? What do we throw into the extra instead, then? Avermax? Avermax actually isn't that bad. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, except for the fact that I'm lying to you, and it's absolutely terrible. Forget I said anything. No, Avermax is pretty bad. I want something that I can be able to go into outside of Silhouette Rat. Because we can't play Access Code. Yeah, Avermax honestly isn't terrible. Yeah, maybe we play Avermax. Is there like a Synchro 6 that we could go into? I think we tried looking at this earlier and I don't know if there is. There's not really. We already are playing Pep. Ah, Locust. Yes. I'm lying to you. It would be terrible. It would be so bad. Actually? No, yeah, that'd be pretty bad. Is there like a 10 we could go into? We could make Yord. Rotten is not a bad idea, but also I feel like there are just better options. Again, Silhouette Rat. I feel like I'd never make Rotten over Silhouette. Do we not have like a 10 that we can go into? That like does anything? No, there isn't. No, there really isn't, huh? Either a 6 or a 10. Also, I'm gonna switch this for level 4. Just simply don't draw it, forehead. Synchro. Yeah, there really aren't much. Leo. True, we could do Leo. Tuner Synchro Monster. Well, that doesn't help. And a non-tuner Synchro Monster. Sick. Explosive. Explosive. Oh, we can play Goyo! Goyo's crazy. He's crazy. Maybe we do play Rotten. I mean, how good is this card? that feels really bad, huh? I guess it's the way to, like, go second? How much do I care about that? A little. What if we just played, like, another Requiem? Or something like that? Are there other Fiendsmith cards that we could play? Oh. What if we just played Cerberus? Cerberus is actually not bad as a way to discard, what's his bucket? Block Dragon. Oh, BLS is also not bad. Yeah. Ooh. Do I have that? Do I have BLS? I don't think I do. I don't. BLS would have been good, but I'm not going to craft that. I thought I had that. I guess not. Could we feasibly make Trigate? We could. But we'd have to basically do, like, our entire deck would have to be predicated on doing that. Which would require a lot more oomph. It's not very great as well, because, like, we don't have access to Apo. I think we'll just play this guy. It's fine. It's fine. Light Charmer to Steel and Engraver. If we are playing, I sure hope we're not playing against Light and Earth. I hope we're playing against a different attribute. I hope that that's what's prioritized. If it's not, that sucks. What hand traps do we have to worry about? A lot. You motherfucker are in my hand. Why are you in my hand? You're not supposed to be in my hand. Oh, that's so frustrating. Why? Imagine drawing the 1-up in, like, 50. Rock solid. You gonna droll me? Oh. You have Imperm? It's likely Imperm, right? Yeah. Add Le Temple. Lay Temple. That really feels like droll, and they're just like, nah, it's fine. Trust. What pack is the best to pull from currently? The Primite pack. Primite's insane. I would imagine they have Imperm here, right? Imperm. Yep. Wire. Have it normal, do normal from that, and then go Gallant Granite. So they need an extra die, basically, here. To do anything. Ain't that cool. And then if that doesn't work, we gotta go Silohat Rat. There he is! Isn't that so cool? Yeah, opening the vanilla with die sure is a fun experience. Alright, cool. Go blocky boy. Moon! So they've told us nothing about what they are playing, which is something to note. First things first. Research. Okay, cool. Now let's thin the deck. No, this game's great, Wombo. What are you talking about? It's so cool. It's so fun. Blue Eyes' best deck. Blue Eyes best deck. Let's go. What was my opponent playing? I gotta know. 100 points per win? That was not what I was expecting. Display wind and open Fua. True. Why didn't I think about that? You only need to win 40 times to get all of the titles? That's it? That's actually impressive. I would have expected more. How dare I do that to your vote? Brother, I don't care. It's vampires. They're terrible. I could sneeze in their general direction and they'd explode. Let's go! Fire. Analyzer. Azure. Foolish. Golem. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, fire it again. Tract. Ah, there it is. Guardian. Engraver. Blocky Boy. And Researcher. Golem. And then we go... Gallant Granite. Yeah. Yeah, baby! Do you know what's crazy? That I can't do shit here. That's crazy. I don't have a way of getting another Adamant Spitter here is the problem though. Like that really sucks, huh? Spanish. Imagine I had like Supplier or something. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Analyzer -5 points. True. Analyzer always misses. No, sorry, not Analyzer. Researcher. Researcher always misses. We definitely go Gigantes. It's probably like Doki Doki and Researcher here. Oh, no, it's Supplier. I like to do it Supplier. It's Supplier. Because this game is cool and interesting. Yeah, okay. Let's go like this. Let's go this guy. Fuse you. Yup. Lacrima, you, no special, add to hand, we'll go Engraver, or Tract, we'll go Tract, I don't know what this is, maybe this was stupid. To be fair, I could just like not special summon the Lori. Oh, I can't do that, I lied to you. Do I have a way of getting it off the field? I do. Yeah. I can go sell that, right? Okay, cool. Luri, he's the star of the show. We'll banish you for this guy. Oh, I can use Hexial Fusion. Wait, that's so funny. Wait, that's so very funny. Ahihi ha 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 ho. That's right. Hexialed. You. Wait, that's so funny! Hee hee ha ha ho ho! Ignore the fact that there's a random Lacrimo on my field. He's just here having a good time. Alright, coolio. We'll go Ink Wave. Yeah, we'll go Ink Wave. Back to you. Man, imagine if I had, like, access to Beatrice. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Let's go Silo Hat Riot with these two specifically. Supplier. Imagine if I had a tuner. That'd be crazy. Supplier. Guardian. I can summon the Blocky Boy here, and then just, like, pass on that, which is not terrible. It's not great, though. Chi-Yuan in hand really is dumb. Really is dumb. No point in going that guy. Oh, except for the fact that it would give me that, which kind of does stuff. I think I think I literally just banish the Guardian and go Blocky Boy. And then just be like, cool, out my board. Alright, go. No shot, we're playing Sky Striker. Oh, right? Oh, yeah. Grab Polly. Sure. So I'm guessing they have, like, triple attack here, right? Sure. How do I feel about Blue Eyes on tier list? I just tuned... yeah, Blue Eyes is, like... I don't know, tier 2. You're gonna click Desiree? On the field. I mean, it's Desiree and it's not close, right? Yeah. Yeah, I said tier 2. Tier 2. Happiness, sure. Make a kit, sure. Kit effect, sure. Yep. Am I dead here? No. I struggle to think of a world in which they can deal with this in its entirety. But it is those, which are something. For sure. I think I probably summoned the Asheroon. Oh, but at this point it doesn't matter, right? They just make Rook, and then I die. Oh no, they made that guy. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, why? Why the fuck did they make this guy? Yeah. Target block? Probably, right? Like, you target block Dragon there, right? Because there's no reason to target, like, this. They're trying to figure out why they can't target the Desiree to shuffle that back, but Sequence has text. Did you know that this card has text? Just straight up can't be targeted. That's great. That's great. Lacrima. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Wait, why that guy? What the fuck? Screama. Do I want to give them the trap? Maybe. Maybe not, but maybe. I think keeping them off of the ability to lower my attack is probably better, though. Because that would probably be what kills me. Should have put this in defense, though. Impress Celiac, sure. Just Celiac targets, right? Yeah. Cool. What kind of extra deck monsters? Oh, they have Dark, right? Yeah, so they have a ton of extra deck monsters that do stuff. Combat. That's a choice. I send the tier cash, right? Maybe I should have sent this one. Yeah. I think it's fine. Aftermax here is actually also very good. Huh. Do they have Called By? Likely, right? Yeah, which kills Block Dragon. So it's what, like Celiac, Crime, Called By? Could be. Perm. We're literally playing the event right now, Black Ninja. What's up, Murkrow? We're playing Bullshit, yes. Yes. Put a Xeno guitar here. Kinda not really. Like, Chiwen might be better. And then we could go Danglong. That's actually not a bad option. What does that lose to? It loses to a few things. I think the play is go this. Hiwa. We go Moon. We go Blocky Boy. We get Called By. We Cry. Or Ash. One of the two. No, they can't Ash. It's Called By, right? Yeah, okay. As expected. Now, will they expect the Avramax is the question. Because Avramax cooks here. Damn, that's crazy. Anyway. Main 2. We'll go Engraver. We'll shuffle back the Desiree. Summon back the Engueva. This is where Engraver carries my ass. We'll go like this. We probably want to put like Chiwen into the grave. No, it's probably Xenoguitar, right? This card is sent to the grave. You generate a rock monster in your grave. Add it to the hand. We can add Supplier here, which is pretty decent. I'm trying to think if that's better than putting Chiwen into the grave, which summons if a Yangzing, right? When the Yangzing is destroyed. Okay, never mind then. Yeah, we go Xenoguitar. It's always Xenoguitar. This sequence. We go Xenoguitar. Grab back Supplier. We will return to the top of the deck. I guess it doesn't really matter, but yeah, we'll do that. It does. It does, because it's gonna get shuffled away. We'll go Lacrima, you and you. Lacrima. Lacrima. Add you back to hand. Go Engraver. Grab Tract. Tract. Flurry. Flurry. Summon. Yeah, I can't really do anything here. Could go Serperos. Requires same attribute, but different type, right? Yeah. Serperos kind of doesn't do anything. It kind of does, but it kind of doesn't. It really doesn't. Yeah, you're right. It's still probably better, though... No, let's do this. And then I think we just pass. Forgot that we only have the one Engraver. Maybe I should have shuffled it back. I should have just gone Desiree off of the sequence. That's what I should have done. Okay. Yo. Yeah. Sure. You can target my Lurie. I mean, at this point, target this guy, right? We send Havness. We get Havness. Do they have a clean out to Abramax? Because if they don't, like, I just win. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, they shuffled back this. Oh, I didn't realize. Of course. Why would they not have? Crime. You had Crime in hand and you didn't set it? What? What? That's like the best card in this situation. Yeah? Oh? McBaron? McChanging. Sure. I mean, Changing doesn't do jack shit, but yeah, sure. Please Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think we're close. Okay. Sure. Do they have a way of banishing a card to trigger the changing? It's like they're one out. Last card in hand, called by. I just lose my mind. Had they been able to use... No, couldn't they have gone... No, they couldn't have, yeah. In order to make changing, they had to do that way. Because I was like, oh, they could have, like, triggered and then done, like, a thing. But no, it just didn't matter. Did our next do the Block Dragon unban on stream? No. Not on stream. I just go combat here, right? Walk over this guy. We'll make... Does making Serperos here make sense? Oh no, we go Seeker here, right? What 8 do we have? Oh, we have Danglong. Okay. Normal summon this guy. Actually, this guy. So triple attack take here is crazy. Fatness, sure. Yep. Flat? What the fuck did you get rid of Flat? Why would you do that? Okay. Make a kit. Not using the Rook Hollows there. That's a choice. Do we play like a second Rook Hollows? Grab Tier Cash, sure. You're a 9, which is very helpful. Now we can do this. Does that make sense, actually? Yeah, it does. We go like this. Supplier. Here. Supplier. Red Guardian. Punisher. Target. We get fucked. You know, I genuinely forgot about the Lacrima burn. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, that was a sick game. That was a cool game. And it was only because my combo didn't go through. Because if my combo goes through, they do literally nothing. Fun! Ay, 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 amigo. Ay, ay, ay. How much do I need to... Oh. Do I need to not... Does it not matter if I play on just one team? I would imagine it's the missions, right? It's the missions that get you the extra things. No. There is literally no incentive to play on any of the other teams. So you could literally just play on a singular team. Unless you did this. Oh, you have to collect 45 wins, 15 in each, to get all of these. Icy Edge wedded in the shadow. This can't be real. It's good because you mostly play Fiendsmith. True. What's this one? Blistering bolt crashing upon the earth? And apocalyptic fire driven by the wind. Yeah! They're peak! Peak names. They're so good. Alright, we got a quiz to do. Yeah, the text just doesn't fit. It fits in Japanese. If another card you control is destroyed by battle or in an opponent's card effect, Double Azaius can activate its effect to attach an Exile material. From which of the following? Which is the exception? Extra deck, hand. I believe it's Grave. I am correct. Pretty sure it was Grave. Shen Shen has an effect stating you can banish 2 other monsters from your grave with different original types and attributes from each other. Special summon this card from your graveyard. Graveyard contains the following 4 monsters, which cannot be among the 2 monsters banished to activate this. 2 monsters with different original types and attributes from each other. Which cannot be among the 2 monsters banished. I think it's the Kashiras, right? No, hold on. Your graveyard? Hold on. 2 other monsters from your grave with different original types and attributes. Cannot be. Oh, it's just Fenris can't be a monster. I read that really weird. I was like, wait, hold on, what? I should have just read the answers. The effect of a Kaleido Heart that allows you to target a card your opponent controls and shuffle it into the deck requires which monster to be sent to the graveyard? It's an Aqua monster. I read this yesterday because I have stuff in the work. Monster Reborn states, target a monster in either graveyard, special summon it. Which of the following monsters cannot be special summoned from the grave? I believe it's Deviati, right? Oh, no. This one can be. Yeah, it's Thuban. No. Hold on. What? We'll go back to that one. But what? That is not Kath. That is a Bach? Yeah, I knew that. I didn't guess. Some. I'm glad I don't care about titles. Which of these monsters cannot be attributed to special summon Bystial Lubellion from the graveyard using its effect? Albulenitus, the Abyss Dragon, Borreload, Furious Dragon, Albion, the Branded Dragon, and Lubellion, the Searing Dragon. Dark Dragon. I believe it's Albion, the Branded. All of the Albions are light, right? No. It's Lubellion. Lubellion's the light one. Question. Hold on. Why is it? Hold on. Wait a second. No. Explain this. You cannot make this make sense. This no make sense. You're telling me. Oh, can it special summon? Oh, it's literally just a trick question. Oh, that's so cool. I was like, I know for a fact you can reborn the game. I know you can reborn the game. I didn't even think about Nemlaria. Because I was like, surely it's not that. I hate this game. Yeah. Don't take me to the next page. Yep. Don't do it. You son of a bitch. I didn't get perfect score. Do it again. Which of these cards doesn't have an effect? Only able to be activated once per duel. Spinny, right? Yeah. Spinny just banishes itself. Fuck. Oh, crazy. I know that card. This is such a good card. Lies. Your extra deck contains no Synchro monsters and no Xyz monsters except for Laplacian. You activate Super Factorial, targeting 3 Mathmech monsters in grave. Your opponent chains called by the grave. True. In response, targeting one of the Mathmech monsters that was targeted. Which of the statements is true? The other 2 Mathmechs are summoned, but Laplacian is not Xyz summoned, right? Bingo, bango, bongo. Baby! You special summon that guy by using the effect of the other guy that was ritual summoned by the effect of Fish Recipe. Dear Lanta, this... Okay. Then you link summon Dynamondo by using that guy and the other guy on your field. Okay. During your opponent's next turn, which of the following would not be a valid way to resolve the effect of Dynamondo? We can only target this guy, right? It would be the special summon, which is not a valid way to resolve. Special summon this guy, right? Because it wasn't properly summoned. That's a good question. I like that question. Don't make me read those cards ever again, but you have 21 cards in your graveyard and none on your field or in your hand. If you were to chain the effect of Fairy Tail Snow in your graveyard, how many times? As many times as possible, how many would it be able to activate? 2, right? Because you banish 7 and then you banish 7 more and you have 14. But then you can only banish 6 because Snow is one of them, right? Math! The following cards all have effects that special summon a monster from the graveyard. Which of them allows the monster to be special summoned in attack position? Fucking, I don't know. I think it's Aluber, right? I've never read Oviraptor in my life. I think it's Aluber. Yeah, okay. Your opponent activates Branded Fusion and you activate the Infip that you had set in the same column. In response, your opponent chains the effect of Fairy Tail Snow, fun, in their graveyard and banishes Branded Fusion. Which of these statements is true? The effect of Branded Fusion is applied, right? I believe so. Does this state... effects in this column. Yeah, it should be applied. So you're telling me you're lying? You're just lying to me? You're just blatantly, abhorrently lying to me. I think I know why that is the way that it is, but let's be honest, that should not work. Why does that work? Okay, so let me explain this before Konami does. Because the effect would resolve in the column that it was in, right? Basically, like, Imperm negates any effects that would like resolve within that column, right? But due to the way that like spells and traps work, as soon as they are in that column, they don't really leave, right? They can't like activate in other places. I'm probably butchering this, but the idea is like, hey, the effect that would apply is still negated because it was activated in that column and therefore must resolve basically in that column, even though it's not there. It still resolves in that column because Konami is a fucking nutcase, or some other weird reason that just doesn't make it. I don't know. I don't think there's a world in which you could make this make sense. Let's see what Konami has to say. The effect will resolve in the zone where it is activated, even if the card is banished after activation. So yeah, I was correct. But does that make any sense whatsoever when... Do monsters have this? I think they do, right? They still resolve in the zone that they were activated, but they are not there, so they can't technically... Why? Why is that? Okay, regardless of whether or not that makes sense, because... Let's just throw that out the window in terms of it making sense, because, let's be honest, most of the rulings in this don't make sense. You can't use logic. With that in mind, I guess the question is, why? I don't get it. Okay, sure. I can't figure that one out. I don't think there's a world in which I could reasonably explain why that works the way that it does, but okay. Okay, the card's not there to resolve there, but of course it does resolve there, because that's... I don't care for icons because this looks dreadful. True. You want to activate Monster Reborn targeting Garura that was sent to the grave. It cannot be activated. Because it wasn't properly summoned. Which of the following? Hey, I know this one. It's Al Goober. Your opponent uses the effect of Eldritch Golden Lord to special summon it to their field while Skill Drain is face up on the field. What would happen if you wanted to activate Lost Wind with Eldritch Golden Lord as the target? Lost Wind can be activated, and the attack of Eldritch become... Oh, fuck me. Negate its effects, also its original attack is halved. Hold on, how did it... Okay, it's... so... It doesn't become 1750. It doesn't become 1250. It becomes 2250, doesn't it? I hate this. I hate this. Why is that one... Why is that the... Why is that the one that makes sense? Why is that the one that is the answer? Why... What, don't tell me what it is, but why is... Why... You can tell me why that is the case, but don't tell me what the answer is. I don't want to know what the answer is. I want to know why the answer is, because I know what the answer is. This is the game. Konami, 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 Konami. I need an explanation on this. Like a genuine explanation. So it gains 1,000 attack, right, due to its effect that is special summon. But why is it that that would apply in that way? As opposed to some other way? You know what? Sure, I guess that makes sense. Why not? That one is the least egregious of all of those, but dear Lanta. Don't worry, chat, we have another one. Smile. Ask by assist. During your battle phase, you declare an attack on the opponent's Mech Knight Avramax with your Mech Knight Avramax. What happens if both you activate its effect that states if this card battles a special summon monster, it gains attack equal to that opponent's monster's attack during that damage calculation only. Hold on, let me think. I, as turn player, must activate first, forcing the opponent to activate second. Which means they would trigger, and theirs would be destroyed. Yes? That is how that should work. Yes. You control 2 hero monsters, and you summon Elemental Hero Stratos and activate its effect to destroy spell traps on the field up to the number of hero monsters you control except this card. If your opponent chains Torrential Tribute in response, destroying all monsters on the field and sending them to the graveyard, how many spell traps are you able to destroy? None. If that said 3, I would lose my mind. The quiz feels like a Monty Python sketch. What is your name? What is your purpose? What is the airspeed of an unladen swallow? Absolutely. Fucking, I don't know what this one is. 3? It was 2! How would I know? The only cards you control are Mad Love, and the only cards your opponent controls is Fuko and Azalea. If you activate the effect of Mad Love that states Dark Earth, return a monster with the lowest defense on the field to the hand, how will it resolve? Nothing happens. It activates, and nothing happens. Cool! Because it would basically be affecting the Fuko, but Fuko is unaffected. A man who is wielding the Naginata Blade is deadly. Sanji? That was a guess. I have no idea. It could have been any of them, and I would not know. Which of the following cards can activate an effect on the field? Ogre. Ogre, my beloved. Not really. I could not care less for this card. Oh, you destroy the opponent's Gary by battle, causing it to activate its effect that states if this card is destroyed by battle. When this card is destroyed by battle, you can target a card in the field to destroy it. Which of the following can be chained? Can be chained in response. It's just Baron, right? All of these negate effects. Effect. Effect. And obviously it's not all those. I don't know why I was thinking about that. It was only Baron. It was only ever going to be Baron. Which of these cards can only be special summoned once per turn by the method described in its text? Sorry, which of these cards can only be special summoned once per turn by the method described in its text? I'm pretty sure it's Pank, right? Why is Pank the most fair card? Why is Pank the most fair card among that list? What are you talking about? Pank? Brother, what? That's crazy. Cool. All of these made sense. However, we did fail. So, we missed one. So we gotta do it again. We gotta do it again! I'm gonna get 2 PhDs in this stupid-ass game. What condition must be met? You control no face-up cards. Well. You activate the effect of Blazing Cartesia the Virtuous, and use 2 different monsters to fusion summon Guardian Chimera. Which of these is a valid statement? It is fusion summoned. Hell yeah. Pank 2 criminals and a who? True. No. Hold on. Pank and 2 criminals and a okay card. Alpha is a good card. If you've ever read that card's crazy. Too bad, you can't side deck. Your opponent has activated the following cards, and their effects have been applied. After resolution of the chain, suppose that you are able to activate the effect of Witch's Strike. Which of these would have been the last card that your opponent activated? Hold on. Your opponent has activated the following cards, and their effects have been applied. After the resolution of the chain, which of... After the resolution of the chain, suppose that you are able to activate the effect of Witch's Strike. Which of them would have been the last card? If Red Reboot fucking resolved, you can't click anything. What the hell are you on? Judgment? Red Reboot was activated and applied. I can't activate a trap. What do you mean? Huh? Which of these cards is always treated as a Pendulum Dragon card? Blackfang? Double Iris. I knew that. You link summon Apollousa, Bow of the Gods, using four monsters as material and activate its effect 3 times. To negate the activation, if you equip Apo with Moon, what is the attack? After damage calculation, if it battles Doomdozer, fucking 29. It's 32. Why is it 32? Hold on. Huh? No? Wait. Hold on. Excuse me? Why did it go back to 32? Actually, I know why. I remember now why it is. Because it's stupid. Because this game is the most... It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing happens. I got a worse score. Why is it double Iris? Why would I know that? Who the fuck gives a shit about that? I don't think this has ever come up, ever. In the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Has anyone ever cared about that effect? Also, I would love to know Konami's explanation for why Apo does this. Because, here's the thing. The idea is like, oh, it loses attack and then it becomes its original attack, but because of the way that Apo works, like, that... I don't know why that would make sense. That it would go back to 32. Because, like, shouldn't it just go to... I don't fucking know. It goes to 32, but it does. The change in attack from the effective Mirror Shield applies regardless of any other changes from the original attack. Its effect only applies during damage calc, so after damage calc, attack returns to its original value, and because of the way that Link Summoning works, original value goes to 32! Because Konami, does card design really well. That's all I'm gonna say. Moon Mirror Shield is a good card. It's a very good card. You control Shien and Spirit of the Six Samurai equipped, and Kagemusha of the Six Samurai. And then Fuma is in the grave. If Shien would be destroyed by an opponent's attacking monster, what would happen instead? Sorry, it's equipped? Does Fuma trigger? No. I don't fucking know. I don't know. They didn't give me enough time to read fucking anything there. Bullshit! What do you mean? The opponent controls Graph. Wait, why Graph no die? Tour Guide and Tour Guide both in face down. What will happen if Graph, Malabranch of the Burning Abyss is... If Graph, if you declare an attack with Demigod of Tistina, does this card fucking do something? No. Okay, cool. I think it's destroyed by an effect, right? Nope, it's destroyed by battle. I hate this game. This game is so bullshit. What the fuck? Fine. It's fine. It's fine. Because I know for a fact in-game, as soon as that shit flipped face up... Wait, did it say both of them were face down? Was I stupid? Were both of them face down? That doesn't matter. I don't know. This game's really good, dude. This game makes absolute sense. I see nothing wrong with the way that this game fundamentally functions. Your opponent controls 2 Marauding Captain and you want to declare an attack. You can't. Nope. not allowed. No. Not allowed. Your opponent activates Raigeki. Fun. And then you activate the effect of Grapha with a requirement that states when your opponent activates a monster effect while you have a card in your hand, and then you chain the only card in your hand. Max C. How does it resolve? The effect is applied, I believe, right? Watch it not be that. I don't see a world in which it should be anything other than applied, right? Cool. Okay. It activates, and nothing else happens. Whoa. Apparently it's Solemn Judgment. During your battle phase, you can declare an attack. The opponent Mekk-Knight is destroyed. You control Shien. Okay, so apparently Spirit will be destroyed no matter what. Because I guess it's a mandatory effect where the other ones are optional effects, I would imagine. I would be surprised if that is not the case. The effect of Spirit states that if the equipped monster would be destroyed, destroy this card instead, whereas the other ones are optional. So the mandatory effect applies before they even have a chance to activate the other effects. That's what it is. The effect of Fuma can be applied if exactly one 6 Samurai monster you control and no other card can be destroyed by the card effect. However, if you destroy another 6 Samurai monster you control instead with the effect of Shien, you cannot banish 6 Samurai Fuma from grave instead of destroying that monster. Why the fuck was this hold on. Why did they mention this nonsense here? This doesn't have any application on why this was the answer. Am I losing my mind? Hold on, what? You control Shien with Spirit of 6 Samurai equipped with Kagemusha. Shien with Spirit equipped and Kagemusha of the 6 Samurai. Secret 6 Samurai Fuma is in your grave. If this card would be destroyed by an opponent's attacking monster, what will happen instead? Oh, both of these just state card effect. Wait, doesn't this protect itself from... Yeah, if this card on the field would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy another 6 Samurai monster you control instead. But because this is a you can, this one applies because it's a mandatory effect. That's the actual explanation. Why did they give me this nonsense? This explanation that they give me is, hey, this effect states this, and this is an effect that must be applied. Cool. That technically explains it. This information right here in this box does not matter. This is useless information. Why did they give that information to me? Who cares? It does. Well, I care, clearly. Clearly I care. I shouldn't, but I do. Why do I care so much? Because Konami makes this game a living nightmare to try and think about. They're like, hey, what if you had a brain aneurysm trying to think about this game? It's like, why would you do that to me? And they're like, because it's funny. And then I died. Anyway, let's play more Yu-Gi-Oh! Why am I doing this to myself? Great question. Great question. Maybe I should retake the quiz. They're not new. This is a hand. We drew Chiwen. That's crazy. Do you have Fua? No shot you have Fua. If you have Fua, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna be so sad, dude. I'm gonna be so unbelievably sad. Where did you, Temple? It's the Temple that is cool. And it does stuff. I really don't want to put the Chiwen into the back row, but it's like the only thing that makes sense. Am I wrong? Nope. Pew. Yeet. Uh-huh. Watch me be playing against another light opponent and they Nibiru my ass. That would suck. Fire King Snakes? Even without darks, the deck goes crazy hard? Yeah, of course it does. Literally 90% of the cards that actually matter in that deck are fire. It's like, oh no, you don't have access to Apo and, what's the other guy? IP Masquerena? Heaven forbid. Imagine if I had, like, Baron here. I could just make Baron at this point. Could you just imagine that? Could you imagine? Could you imagine if they give us, like... Never mind, let's just not think about that. My brain is sad now. We will add the Doki. I'll add Researcher. And... Gigantes. Couldn't find Gigantes. Should I have just added... Supplier? No. Thin the deck. Thin the deck, thin the deck. No Zelantis? Trip. Heaven forbid. Don't worry, they need help OTK. Okay. I think we know some Doki. Zeno. Summon Analyzer here, right? Yeah. Zeno. Add back the... I guess Kawaki Mairu, right? And then we just guarantee that we hit the Kawaki Mairu Guardian. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that stupid? It... Guardian, Beyond, Block Golem. I'm not gonna lie, I think we actually just grabbed the Block Golem here. If all monsters are oh. Maybe I shouldn't be playing Block Golem, I'm not gonna lie. It's fine. The new level 11 rock monster can't be used in this event? There's a level 11 rock monster? Not gonna lie, didn't even know that was a thing. Let's use these two for sequence. Let's go sequence. Let's go Prima. That guy's a rock? I just assumed he was like a fiend or like an angel or something like that. I call it angel. Fairy. I just assumed it was bad. The funny Floodgate. Ah, yes, the funny Floodgate, my favorite. Smile. Let's grab Tract. Let's go for Analyzer effect. Revealing Golem's not bad. I guess we're special summoning Golem, which again is not bad. It's not bad. I promise. It's great. We should make Dinglong here, right? Yeah. Let me add the counter trap. Okay, cool. Then let's go Tract. Grab Lurie. Pitch Lurie. I could just make Pep here. that any good? No. Okay. We'll go Silo Hat Rat. We'll go Silo. Did I mill it? No, I didn't. Let's go! I could become a 3. Which does... nothing. Doesn't do anything for me. I'm lying by acting like it would. Okay, summon this guy. Oh, because I can't do that. You're right. You're right. You're right. Let's go for this guy. Does that make sense? Yes, it does. Moon. Danglong. Should we go Lacrima? Yes. Turn that guy. Summon this guy. Make Avra Max. I think I goofed pretty heavily here. I'm not gonna lie. We'll go Seeker. Revealing. Supplier. Supplier's not bad. Supplier. Supplier. Make this guy. Shit, I'm running out of time. Must click faster, because this game is great and gives me no time to actually think about anything. I can make this guy with you. And you, but that cuts off the counter trap, so let's not do that. Let's make Gallant, Granite, we'll add a rock, add this guy, back this one. Here. Okay, yeah, we just decide and we equip here to this guy. Yep, I really goofed that. But it's fine. What are they gonna do? Kill me? That was really bad. Hello! Sure. Crow. Wait, why'd we banish Crow? Don't think about it. Sure? Oh, because we're playing bad cards. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Uh-huh. I should have made Danglong. I don't know why I made Danglong. That was like where everything went wrong. I also just like ran out of zones. Raider's Knight, sure. I can't deal with a Raider's Knight. That card's scary. I can pop the Chi-Wen? I didn't even think about that. What the hell? Did y'all know about that? That's a crazy interaction. I just never even thought about. Holy shit. Wild. Uh-huh. For sure. hadn't clogged my zones, that actually would have been the better play. Like if Seeker wasn't on field, or if Gallant Granite wasn't on field or something like that. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Sure. Sure. Pivot normal. Do they have another level 4? Do they play a level 4? Okay. We'll go like this. Azure Rune. Cherokee. Azalea. Sure. I'll exterminate. Cool. I really feel bad for my opponent because they had to sit through whatever I just did, which was not very good. Yikes. Damn! I'm not surprised, but damn! 19! 19! Oh, baby! Fire and Wind is getting destroyed! Also, remember to report your fellow player for name. Go in second. That's a hand. As long as I don't draw the stupid, no good, very bad card that I know for a fact I'm about to draw, that's a pretty good hand. Can I beat the full end board of tier? Maybe. I think it depends on if they have crime or not. If they do have crime, I can't. If they don't have crime, it's fine. Snake Eye is rogue now. Trip. True. What kind of play was that? Why did we do that? Because we're stupid? Oh, thinning the deck. Okay. Oh my gosh, they whiffed. That's hilarious. Ah, didn't matter. Never mind. Never mattered. They just had it. They just had it. So you're telling me your hand... Dang, dude, your hand is crazy. Oh, they have grief in hand. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They didn't even need to hit here. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, they have crime. Oh, I'm so unbelievably boned. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's fun. Unless they don't put a guy in hand, which is genuinely a possibility. There is a genuine possibility that they just don't like to put a guy in hand. Or I should say keep a guy in hand. They chain that weird. I mean, I have no interaction, but they still chain it weird. Wait, they fucking milled my Azure Rune. Why does that always go to grave? You get more points if you play in the losing side, by the way. Cool. Wait, why? Wait, hold on. We played this like shit. Why did we add Tier Cat? And not Rhino Heart? Because we're done. I swear to all that is holy, if you right the fuck now make a Winda, I'm going to vomit. If I see you make goddamn Winda, there will be hell to pay. Wait. Oh, meta noise. I was like, wait, what? You're playing meta noise? This game's so good, dude. It's so good. Brother, your name is... I'm... Brother, your name is F. Konami, and you did that? I don't think it's Konami's fault. Also, imagine not drawing everything that you could have ever asked for. Could not be me. Could not be me. Son of a bitch. Oh good, I don't have to contend with crime. I might be able to play this game. Nah, I'm lying to you. We're not going to be able to play this game. Is this a 1-0? No, it's a 3-0. No, because Konami's smart. They wouldn't limit cards that actually, like, do stuff. Why would they do that? Oh shit, don't steal my Kawakumaru Guardian. That's actually so good. They hit my Azurune again! Are you kidding? This game's so good, dude. So the obvious answer is take the Kawakumaru Guardian, right? Unless they have no other way of playing the game, which I highly doubt. Because then you lock yourself from, like, being Nibiru'd, or Valord, or Ogred, I guess? Those probably would have already happened, but still. Why that guy? What the hell does that do? No, no, no. Hold on. Explain that one to me. Huh? Huh? Bro's never seen Kawakumaru Guardian in his life. Wait, they can play SP Little Knight. Oh, I'm so cooked. Oh, they just make it like a SP Little Knight here, and then I explode. I'm lying to you. They can make IP, right? This can't. What? No, surely not. No. Make SP? Yeah, baby! What are we banishing? Banish Azurune, it'd be funny. I mean, that's clearly not the correct play to do, but, like, do it, it'd be fun. Oh, now they banished the Guardian. Why? Don't think about it. If you think about it, it might make sense. Do you know what's crazy? That doesn't do anything. Oh, imagine if I could crash this into something. Oh, why does it have such small attack? Why does it have such small attack? Ah, it's fine. It's fine. All right, we'll go Temple. Temple. No, that's a choice. Shield. Mm-hmm. Okay. Sure. Shield. I will go Gigante. And then I can normal summon the Dion. And then still make Curious. Isn't that crazy? Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy! Curious is such a cool card, dude. I have no nonsense. It's perfect, dude. Do you have another Called By? Do you have like Imperm Called By? That'd be wild. Do I know? Droplet sending. Sark. Sure. They need exactly Called By as last card. If it is not exactly Called By, I win, right? You're fucking with me, right? That's criminal! That's so dumb. That's so dumb. No fucking way you had that! Oh, Called By is such a cool and interesting card. Called By is so cool, dude. I heckin' love Called By. I have no issues with it. Mm-hmm. Good, they're dumb. Yeah, I didn't give a shit about that. Thanks, dude. Hell yeah. Make gallons? Oh, immediately it's Sengen. Okay, and then Supplier. And Xeno Guitar. Ooh. Ooh. I think it's Xeno Guitar. Supplier is really good, though. But yeah, I think it's Xeno Guitar. I could go for Exterio, which is like very good. I'm trying to think if there's something else I could do here. Does Exterio negate activations? Or does it negate effects? It negates activations. So that doesn't really do anything here. Then in that case, I think it's go... That's not damage right here. Okay. So then in that case, let's do this. I could special this guy and get another 6. I think that doesn't matter as much. Requiem, Tribute, summon this guy. Requiem, here, it's funny, for basically no other reason. Let's go like this. Let's go Dinglong. Dinglong. Add this. Make Pep here is actually not bad. But then if they draw like anything, I'm just like cooked, right? Yeah. So I think we do this. Yuan, Fusion into Lacrima. No, I think it's just go straight Desiree. Yeah. Go straight into Desi. Silo Hat doesn't really do anything. So yeah, we just equip here. What's Phantom Knight's choke point? Literally any of their extra deck monsters. fucking course you do. This shuffles, right? Yep, cool. Make SP. Depends on what they have in the extra deck. Oh, I'm dead. That's frustrating. No, I'm not. What else do they have in their extra? I mean, SP doesn't kill me. Also, of course, they top deck the one of Rhino Heart. So dumb. So dumb. So dumb. This game's great. It's great. Oh, what I should have done is allowed the Rhino Hearts to resolve, right? No. No. I probably shouldn't have, right? I would have given them an extra body. I'm very low in life. Access code? Okay. 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 Trigger Desiree. Cool. Any monster does it. That's a monster. Actually, I lied to you. Any monster doesn't do it. Because I don't have the fusion material necessary to go Desiree. Shit. Oh, how fucked am I? Very, Oh, I'm lying. Oh, no, I do. I lied. I lied. Does this do anything? No? Not really. Because now I could go into Silhouette Rat and then die. Yeah. Damn. Unfortunate. Damn. Unfortunate. Also, imagine the opponent not drawing like a god all the time. I'm trying to think. I think Pep would have just been better there. I think just make Pep and then I kill him over the course of multiple turns. Because, like, what are they going to do? Stare at Pep? Yeah. Yeah, that was dumb. I'm so glad that the Horus cards exist. Woo, Horus. Isn't it just your favorite, dude? It's so cool. Oh, sick. We hard cook this deck. The fuck are they gonna do? Negate one of my cards? Cool, you need to negate like 7. Oh, wait, what floodgates are available? Shit. I didn't think about that. Oh! Wait, that card's crazy. Alright, what floodgate do you have? That's the real question. Is Macro available? You don't have an Ash. You'd have DD Crow. DD Crow could cook me. What else? What else could they possibly have that I should be, like, concerned about? Macro's available? This game's great. This game's so sick, dude. This game's so interesting. Hell yeah. Look, Dimensional Fissure is fine. I'm okay with Dimensional Fissure. Macrocosmos? Nope. Nope. Why is that a thing? Same thing with, like, Dark Law. It's like, why does that card exist? Did they die? Hello? What's going on? Am I disconnecting? Horus cards aren't more waifu and actual monster cards. Do you think this is like Vanguard or something? Like 90% of the cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Are not waifu. Like, a shit ton of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards are like dragons. Or monsters. Yu-Gi-Oh! Does not have that problem. Currently, what are the top decks? Snake Eye, a bunch of monsters, and like a waifu. White Forest, waifu. Right? Blue Eyes. Dragons. And like a waifu. Right? Like... Are we looking at the same game? Doom Dragon is a hot waifu, plus Awesome Dragon. Sure. Did he have a stroke? What's happening? Did they, like, walk away? What happened? Where'd they go? We have Blue Eyes waifu card, too? Yeah. But what I'm saying, which you can very clearly see in the deck design, look at Ryzeal. That's just a bunch of, like, guys. They're just like a bunch of dinguses. Those ain't waifus. Sure, we get Malice alongside it, but, like, Ryzeal. You know? One of the most popular decks of all time is fucking Frogs. Maybe it is a stroke. Should I call the ambulance? I don't know where they are, but hey, my Yu-Gi-Oh player, my Yu-Gi-Oh opponent. I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh is the one game where you can't be like, it's another waifu deck, or it's another waifu meta. Like, League of Legends, you can do that. Cardfight Vanguard, you can absolutely do that. You know, what's another game? I literally can't think of other games. No other games. No other thoughts. Head empty. Literally every other gacha game in the history of existence ever. Right? Yu-Gi-Oh! Not so much. I guess you can't say that with, like... You know, I was gonna say that about Magic, but Magic has so many husbandos and waifus. And just, like... maybe. What is happening? Did we disconnect? What's going on? Okay, so what's happening here is that the opponent is actively sticking around. They are choosing to just like click buttons but not actually do anything. Thanks to MHA, frogs are waifus as well. Kind of. Time limit! That is the most reportable bullshit I've ever seen, and I've run out of reports! This is why you shouldn't have... There should not be a maximum number of reports. What do you mean? Can I tell you when I stopped watching MHA? Because I really enjoyed My Hero Academia for a long time. Thought it was really good. And then I watched an episode where the villain... minor spoilers. Okay? The heroes and villains are fighting, yada yada. Big whoop-de-deal. The villain nukes, pretty much, like, using his power, he nukes like an entire city. Just in the blink of an eye, gone. I after that moment, I was like, oh, this game, or this show's shit. Because I was like, if there is a world in which he can accomplish that, like literally deleting other famous heroes, there is not a world in which he should not have just immediately won from that moment. And I was like, okay, cool. So what? So this is just plot armor from this point. Because literally everyone else at that point should be dead. There should be no more anything. That's it. We're done. Moving on. But of course, you know, it continued. I was like, yeah, that's okay. Sure, bud. It was peak comedy. MHA ending as a major downer? I would not be surprised. Disappointed? Maybe. Surprised? Not a bit. Lacrima. Special summon engraver. No. Do I pitch a revival golem here? I actually think I do. Oh, from deck to grave. Never mind. Flurry. Flurry. I can still make Desiree pass. Let's go! Desiree pass! He's crazy! Imagine if I still had, Requiem available. There is no reason to set 9 pillars, is there? I'll set it anyway. Why not? I didn't mind having a lot of characters because most of those characters were like infinitely more interesting than the main character, so I was like, yeah, less time with Deku, let's go. But yeah, there was literally a moment where I was like, oh, this is just a bunch of idiots. These are a bunch of dinguses who don't know, or who just like, yeah, emo vigilante Deku. I don't even think I got to that point. What? Reincarnation unveiling? The hell is this? Is this a structure? Or a loner? Maybe. I think it is. So many Deku memes about the Friar and his voice? Wait, what? What are you talking about? Sure. Buzzsaw. That could be an issue. We'll see if it matters. I don't even know what's in the extra that I would be concerned about. Friar's at 100%. What? I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. Silent Honor arc. This started? Cool. So that's a guy. Don't worry about it, my cards have text. No, they're not real. They can't hurt you. Trust. Jaws! The first fight of All Might versus All For One, and then drop it because of time. So thanks for telling me it doesn't get better. To be fair, that fight was peak. That fight was so good. That was so good. It wasn't, to be fair, it was not a very interesting fight in terms of, like, choreography or anything else of that nature. But it was still a very fun fight. It was a very, very cool idea for a fight. Please tell me we're not just going to, like, attempt to crash. That would be peak. Target spell trap on the field. No. And then they triple attack me for my life savings and I cry. Uh-huh. Yup. Dude, I love this. I love this mechanic. It's so cool. I love that every Z deck just does the same thing. It's so interesting. Dude, I love Z summoning. It's so cool. Z summoning is so sick. This game's so fun, dude. I fucking love this game, dude. This game doesn't make me want to absolutely riot in Konami headquarters and burn everything to the fucking ground. No, it's great. It's great. It's so interesting. I should just play like fucking Primate Control at this point. It'd be like a bajillion times more interesting than what I'm currently doing. But am I gonna? This requires earths or rocks? Earths. Cool. Pew. Pew. Oh shit, you have Ash? Oh, Impulse. Okay, so I know exactly what you're playing now. Oh, do I? Mostly. Yeah, I mostly do. This just requires a face-up rock monsters. I guess we'll link this guy, right? Moon, like this. Summon this guy. Well, at the very least, I know that I'm not playing against my same faction. That's what I know, which is cool. What Primate target would be the best? Blue Eyes. I don't know off the top of my head what would be best. Thinking here. I actually think... Yeah. Do this. Grab Lacrima. Rabby Dragon. I'd have to read what all of the effects are, because if you could get a Earth Rock and have it actually do something, that would by far be the best one. And like, it's not even close. Because then you could do, what is it? The Easter Island heads. And do psychic damage. Which would be peak. It's peak! Man, Foolish Burial is so... I fucking misclicked! I hate this game. I hate this game with every fiber of my being, dude. This game's so cool. This game's so shit. Cool, it's Desiree Pass again. Because I fucking misclicked. God, this game is so ass! I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game. Is this the same motherfucker? This event's so fun, dude. It's so cool. Yeah. Is Sharks the best loner? I think in water it probably is. Because those are terrible. Oh, Sharks die to a lot. The problem is all of the loners are terrible. Oh my gosh, they did it again. This game's so cool, dude. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm still dead, aren't I? Huh. Because they can just banish the trap? Yeah, because this game is really cool and interesting. Wait. Did they fuck this up? No. Okay. Cool.